All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream on Woo English. My name is Hamza, and as always, I'm joining you from Morocco, and I will be your host through another vocabulary live stream. So I see that already there is a whole conversation going on in the chat box. So Inter Mira and Amin have been waiting for some time now. Same for Louvre SFGWB. All right. Hello to you and welcome to the live stream. So as I wait for you guys to join, this is my name and I'm your host as always. And as always, I would love to remind you that we are having some free ebooks on our website. So I will wait for more people to join before. Okay, great. Okay, I see a lot of people are in now. So the XN Dream Team, hello to you. I do remember you from Turkey. Hello to you. Welcome to the live stream. Hamza is here as well. Hello to you, Hamza. Great. I see probably that some people are joining us from Facebook. So please, if you are joining us on Facebook, on X or Twitter, or you are joining us on YouTube, please make sure to say hi in the comments. Let us know which country are you joining us from. Artyom is here. Hello, Artyom. I see DXN. I see Hamza is here as well. Where is Hamza? Okay, Hamza is here. Kim, hello to you, Kim Thor. Artyom, I'm happier that you are joining, Hamza. Thank you so much. Um, DXN, hello to you. Yes, I do remember you. Great. Um, Indeed, I remember that you are from Turkey. As I was saying, we will have, so you have some free ebooks on our website, wooenglish.com. While some more people are joining, let me very quickly share with you just the ebook. So you will go to our website, wooenglish.com. You go to the ebooks section and you will find a lot of ebooks, right? So different ebooks, different topics, and we are sharing more and more ebooks every week. So please make sure you go there. So if we go, for example, to Sultan Suleiman, for example, the lawgiver. So you will find the download button right here in the bottom. So let me zoom in. This is the download button. So you will find it. You can download the book for free, for absolutely nothing. Amin is here. Hello to you. Okay, let me share with you the topic for today. So probably as you have seen from the text, from the title and the description of today's video, uh, and of course we know that a lot of things are going on these days. There are wars, there are economic crises, there are sports events, there are social issues going on. And we would love, whenever we have these issues, whenever we have topics, we would love to express our opinions about them, all right? And exchange opinions with other people. We want to ask other people what they think. We want to share what we think. We want to see if we have the same opinions or not. And this is what we will discover today. So, today, we will see how we can express our opinions in English. We will see a varied range of expressions. We will see different examples and different exercises. I have Salto from Uruguay. This is the first time someone joins us from the Uruguay. Great. So, hello to you. You will be the representative of your own country today. All right. So, welcome to the live stream. Okay. Let me hide this. Let me hide my name. Okay. Great. So, probably we'll start in some 30 seconds. All right. Let me just check. Just a kind reminder, please. So please share with us your opinions throughout the live stream. Don't hesitate to comment on what we say. If you have a question, please don't hesitate to ask it. Don't be shy. You are very, very welcome to ask questions, to share opinions, and Yep. All right. So we can start, and for today's session, I want to start with a little dialogue, actually. So let me just make myself here. Let me hide the little ad on the top. And all right. So all right, of course, because I haven't shared them yet, Salto. I haven't shared them yet. All right, the dialogue is here. I hope it's clear for you. Otherwise, I will read the dialogue for you. So this is your first task. The first task is for you guys to read the dialogue. Just read it. That's all I need you to do now. So maybe I will read it for you. I will help you when reading it. Maybe it probably it's not clear enough for some of you. Okay, so Sarah, so the dialogue is between Sarah and Alex. Okay, so Sarah says, what's your opinion on the impact? Impact, we mean by it effect. All right, so the impact or the effect. The impact of social media on relationships between people. Alex, I think social media are crucial for them to connect and learn from each other. So it's important to use social media to connect with other people and learn from each other. Sarah, I agree, but now it's mainly used for entertainment, right? So social media today is used just for Sarah. Social media now is not used for communication, but rather just for entertainment. Alex, true, but it has become very addictive and people are struggling to use it reasonably, Sarah. But in my opinion, young people are more influenced with it. They have okay, so entertainment. So Amin is asking about entertainment. So I said it's mainly used for entertainment. Entertainment is anything that we do for fun. Okay, so for example, when you go to school, you go for to learn. All right, but for when you go to the park or when you go to the beach, you go for entertainment just to have fun. Right. So entertainment, anything we do to have fun. For example, maybe playing, maybe watching movies, maybe just watching memes on social media, etc. So anything we do just for fun, all right? That's what we call entertainment. Let me share with you the definition. So entertainment is anything that we do to have fun. For example, playing, maybe playing video games. So we don't play video games to learn, for example, but we are just bored and we play video games to have some fun. Watch movies, the same thing. So most of the time we don't watch movies to learn from them or to get information from them. We watch them just because we want to have fun and we want to enjoy watching the movies. Watching memes on social media, and this is Sarah's idea. So Sarah's idea is that most people now, those social media is basically made to make people connect with each other. But for Sarah, now the main use of social media is entertainment rather than communication. So let me please know if the idea is clear for you. Okay, so Alex, true, it has become very addictive. That is to say, people are addicted to social media. Young people are more influenced with it. They have been using it since they were born. Sarah says, I don't agree with you. Older generations are equally affected with it. So for Sarah, young people are more affected with social media. It affects young people more. But Alex says no, it actually also affects older people like me, for example. It also affects us. Just look at us. Even old people right now are always on their phones. Sarah says, I couldn't agree more. So please, I hope the dialogue is clear for you. Maybe I will give you like 2 minutes to read it again, maybe to read it on your own. Addictive. All right. So addictive. Okay, to explain to you addictive, I need to explain addiction. Something you so it's a habit or hello Sophie, how are you? Or thing that you cannot live without, especially bad things like. How are you, Sophie? Very happy that you have joined us. Great. Like cigarettes, like, all right, cigarettes, alcohol. Mm, let me see, drugs. All right. So let me share with you the idea or the definition of something that is addictive. So addictive means it's an addiction. All right. And what do we mean by addiction? Addiction is a habit or an object. Even sometimes it's something, it's an object. For example, cigarettes are an addiction. And when you are addicted to something, you cannot live without it. So people who smoke, for example, they find it very difficult to live or to go through their day without smoking. The same thing for people who are addicted to drugs, all right? So if you are addicted to drugs or any type of drugs, it will be very difficult for you to live normally without them. I see Jamal is joining us from Facebook. Hello, Jamal. How are you? Great, Sophie. We are very happy that you joined us. So, Hamza, for you, I hope that the definition of what is addiction and what is addictive. So, addictive is anything that causes addiction. Today, a lot of people are not addicted to cigarettes. They are not addicted to drugs. They are addicted to their mobile phones and to social media more specifically. Right. So this is this is the problem. This is the problem. Okay, so I will give you maybe another minute so you guys can read the dialogue because I will ask you some questions about it. Okay, maybe I will just move on to the question. So, what Sarah and Alex talking about? So, I will wait for you. Maybe you want to go through the dialogue again. What Sarah and Alex talking about? Let me know in the chat. Once you are done, you can type your answers in the chat. So, what's Sarah and Alex talking about? Amin? Okay. So, they are talking about the impact of social media on people. Sophie, they are talking about social media. All right, two very good answers. Fantastic. Do you guys have any more answers? All right. Any more answers? Okay, I think Amin and Sophie already got it. So both Alex and Sarah are talking about the impact or the effects of social media on people, like Amin and Sophie said. Okay, great. The next question: what are they giving? So when they are talking, what are they giving? What are they exchanging? Jamal, great. So they are talking about social media. You are absolutely correct. Great. So the next question is just adjust my laptop. Okay. The next question is what are they giving? So when they are talking, are they giving information? Are they giving numbers, statistics, or what are they giving exactly? Absolutely. I mean, they are giving some ideas. Yes, their ideas. Or what else? So they are giving their ideas. These are the ideas. Are they someone else's idea or are they Sarah's and Alex's ideas? Are they just presenting, for example, the ideas of other people or are they presenting their own ideas? All right, great, Sophie. Absolutely. Yes, they are giving their own opinions. Indeed, yes, absolutely. I mean, so they are giving their own opinions. Fantastic. Okay, great. Next question. So this is just very, very quickly a reminder that today we will talk about opinions. So you said that Sarah and Alex are giving their own opinions. What are the expressions that they use to give or to talk about their opinions? Can you share with us some of the expressions that they used? So when they want to share their opinion, when they want to ask about their opinions, what are the expressions that they use? You can type any expression that you detected, any the expression that you picked up from the text. You can share it in the chat box. Okay, great. So Amin says, I think. This is one expression. The same thing is shared by Hamza. So Hamza said, I think. All right. Crucial for people? Sure. Okay. In my opinion, great. I mean, in my opinion, Hamza, I don't agree with you. Indeed, absolutely. Indeed, yes. I don't agree with you. In my opinion, fantastic. All right. Let's see. Is that it? Okay, so let me show you what are the expressions that are related to opinion that were used in the dialogue. So these are all the expressions related to opinions that were used during the dialogue. So the first one, for example, uh, um, the first one, what's your opinion on? What's your opinion on? The second one, I think. Number three, I agree. True is also about opinion, by the way. In my opinion, I don't agree. I couldn't agree more. Fine, DXN, fine, fine. It's totally fine. The By the way, so if any one of you is busy or has something to do right now or is driving, don't drive and watch this live stream. So if you are doing anything right now, if you are busy, if you have anything to do, uh, uh, please you can postpone watching the live stream because it will be shared on our YouTube channel, right? Uh, uh, Always after the end of the live stream, it stays there on our live stream section on the YouTube channel. So please, you can find them there. Okay, so my question to you now, if we want to classify these expressions, if we want to divide them into different categories, how many categories do you see in this dialogue? How many type of expressions do you see? So what's your opinion? I think, I agree. True. In my opinion, I don't agree. I couldn't agree more. Do they all have the same function or they have different functions related to opinions? So how many classes, how many type of expressions do we have here? Indeed. All right. Yes, to me, from my point of view, indeed, the DXN team, these are absolutely some different or other opinions that we can use. Verbs. No, no, that's not what I mean. I don't mean the grammatical category. I mean the meaning. If we want to divide them according to their meaning, all right? Maybe I can help you. Maybe I can help you. What's your opinion on? This is an expression related to opinion, but more specifically, this is an expression that we use to ask about opinion. So this is the first one, asking for opinion, right? Asking for or about opinion. There are two for Hamza. There are two. What are these two classes or classifications, Hamza? Can you share them with us? So the first category, I gave it to you, asking for or about opinion. This expression, what's your opinion? We can use it to ask about someone's opinion. What is the second category? All right, Sophie, absolutely. The second category is giving opinion. I think, in my opinion, I'm giving my opinion. I'm not asking for, I'm giving opinion, all right? Not really. I mean, not really. Okay, fantastic. Great. Giving your opinion, Hussein, but let me go to Jamal. Jamal, you got a very, very good point. Agreeing. Actually, Jamal, what you said is number three. It's category number three. It's agreeing. Indeed, yes, I mean the same thing. Agreement. Perfect. So Jamal and Amin, absolutely correct. So let us repeat now. So we have in this dialogue three main categories so far: asking for opinion, giving opinion, agreeing, and what is the last one? You can guess it without even checking. You can do. This means I what? Refuse or decline? Sure. Refuse or decline. It's simpler than that, actually. I mean, the word I'm looking for is very simple. All right, I will share them with you. So these are the four categories of expressions that I have underlined here. So asking for opinion, giving opinion, agreeing, and finally disagreeing. Indeed, Sophie, absolutely. Okay, so again, so asking for opinion, giving opinion, agreeing, and disagreeing. So this is basically what we will see today related in relation to opinion. So we have different things, as I said in the beginning of the session. A lot of things are going on. There are a lot of topics in the world. So we need to know how we can ask someone about their opinion, how we can give our own opinion. And when someone gives us his or her opinion, I can either agree with them or disagree with them. All right. So these are the four main types of uh, uh, expressions related to asking for and giving. So these are the categories. So what's your opinion? Asking, I think, in my opinion, giving opinion. I agree. True. It's agreeing, and I don't agree. It's disagreeing. And the last expression, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. A lot of people actually mistake this expression for disagreeing. They think that, well, there is a negative. I couldn't agree. So this must be disagreeing. Actually, no. Because the expression says, I couldn't agree more, meaning I agree with you totally. So I cannot agree more, meaning I agree with you completely. So I hope the expressions are clear for you. Now, my question to you guys is, let's go one category by one and ask you for more expressions. So let's start with asking for opinions. The expression that we have in the dialogue is, what's your opinion on? What's your opinion on? My question to you, what are some other expressions that we can use to ask someone about their opinion? Indeed, a little bit, a little bit. It's not very strange. We will come to it in a moment. I will explain it some more. I will give you some more information about it. So, what are some other expressions to ask someone about opinion? So, imagine you want to ask me about my opinion about, let's say, social media, right? Great, I mean, but that I mean is given opinion. So, when I say for me, I give my opinion, right? I guess the same thing, I mean, but now I want to ask for opinion. I want to ask for your opinion. What can I say? Okay, great. So, what do you think of, or what do you think about? Great. So, I can say, what's your opinion on, or I can say, what do you think? Hussein, great. So, how do you feel about? How do you feel about? Great. These are two great expressions indeed. Yes. Okay. So, this is as far as giving or asking for opinion is concerned. What about now? What about giving opinion? If I want to give you my opinion, you asked me and I want to give you my opinion. What can I say? Amin says, for example, for me, this is one expression of giving opinion. Or also, I guess. Yes, we can use I guess sometimes. Yes. What do you think, Hamza? Absolutely, that's an expression to ask about opinion. I think that this is giving opinion for sure. Jamal is sharing with us another expression from Facebook. Hello. Okay. As for me, as for me, indeed, I mean, indeed, we can say in my view. In my view. Okay. All right, Hussein. That's a very, very interesting one to my mind. Uh, Hamza is sharing with us another expression about asking for opinion, and the expression is, "What is your point of view about?" Sure. Yes. What is your point of view? I can ask you, for example, what is your point of view about social media, for example? Uh, Sophie, in my mind, or Hussein, in my mind, Sophie, in my opinion. Great. Now let us move to the third category, category number three. So in category number three, we said it's agreeing. So when someone says an opinion, and their opinion is the same as you, so someone says social media is very negative, all right, or has a very negative impact, and you think the same thing. So what can you say? One expression is I agree. Another one is true, all right. So I agree with you. The third expression, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. So what are some other expressions? I'm into your idea or opinion. Sure, this expresses the meaning for sure. I will share with you, by the way, in a moment some more expressions. Okay, so we are in number three now. So number three, agreeing. So what are some more expressions for agreeing? Of course, we can say that. So we can say that's right, or we can say correct. That's correct. Sure. When someone shares an expression or an opinion, and you have the same opinion, you can absolutely say that. You are right, Jamal. Thank you. Yes, we can say you are right. Any more? Oh, I absolutely love this one, Hamza. I absolutely love this expression. We are on the same page. We are on the same page, and that's absolutely a great expression to use. All right. Be of the same mind. Of course, we can say we are of the same mind. Yes. Or like Hamza said, we are on the same page. That's true. Sophie, that's true. All right. Finally, what are some expressions that you guys know that we can use to express disagreeing? When you don't share, we can say yes. Hmm. Well, yes is a very, very short answer. I'm not sure if someone would accept it. Yes. What about disagreeing? If you don't have the same opinion as someone, what can you say? Of course, one expression is I. Let's see, is I don't agree. Like we saw in the video, or like we saw in the dialogue, I don't agree. What is another expression for disagreeing? I beg to differ. Julia, great. I beg to differ with you, sir. On the opposite, yes, but I mean, pay attention with the preposition. We say on the opposite. I don't agree, or I don't think so. Hussein, absolutely. I don't think so. I think that social media is very beneficial. I don't think so. I don't think so. I have another idea, or I have another opinion, or I have a different opinion. Sure. Julia, on the contrary. Sure, on the contrary. Let me share you. On the contrary. Great. Okay. All right. So let me share, or let me reshare the last expression that we had in the dialogue, and then we can discuss it. I couldn't agree more. In a way, but on the other, it's not. Mhm. I don't agree. It's not true. It's not my opinion. And finally, Julia, on the flip side. Great. I really love the expression that you guys are sharing. Great. So let me go back to an expression that I shared earlier in the dialogue, and it confused some of you, which is I couldn't agree more. Lily, hello to you. How are you, Lily? So I couldn't agree more. Do you think this is an expression for agreeing or disagreeing? I couldn't agree more. Is this agreeing or disagreeing? So when someone says, well, social media has a very bad influence, and you say, I couldn't agree more. Julia says it's an agreeing. It's a sentence or an expression for agreeing. Lily, I'm glad everything is fine with you. JCA, it's agreeing. Sophie, agreeing. Same thing, Sophie, same answer. And Hamza, agreeing. All right. It's agreeing, but it's still don't get it. Hussein, agreeing. Okay, great. Okay, so let me explain, because Amin says that he understands that it's agreeing, but he doesn't understand what does it mean. So when I say I can't agree more, okay, let me go back to the other side of the screen. Okay, so when I say I couldn't agree with you, I couldn't agree or I can't agree means disagreeing. I can't agree with you. But when I say I couldn't agree more, meaning I agree with you 100%, there is no way I can agree anymore, all right? There is no more because I agree with you completely, okay? So when you agree with someone 100%, how much else can you agree with them? You can't agree anymore. So I hope this is clear now for you, I mean. Indeed, yes, totally, meaning 100%. Okay? So if I say I agree with you completely, means I cannot agree anymore, right? There is no more space for more agreement. That's it. That's the limit of agreeing. Okay. Convince. What do you mean by convince? I mean, all right. So these are all the expressions that we use for agreeing and disagreeing or asking for and giving opinions. So I will go through them one by one. So if I want to ask you about your opinion, I can say, what's your opinion on? What do you think about? How do you feel about? What are your thoughts on? Okay. Number two, when someone asks me and I want to give them my opinion, I can say, I think, in my opinion, in my view, for me, I believe that, if you ask me. Number three, if someone gives me their opinion and I agree with them, I have the same opinion, I can say, I agree, that's true, I couldn't agree more, I share the same view, I can say, you are right or you are correct, or finally, I can say, absolutely or definitely. Finally, if I don't have the same opinion as someone, if I have a different opinion, I can say, I don't agree with you, I disagree with you, or I disagree, I don't feel the same, or I don't think so. What I will do now is I will hide my camera. Let me hide my camera. So you can now, guys, take a screenshot of these expressions. Maybe you will need them later. So please, you can take a screenshot. I don't mind. We can take a screenshot now if you want. So you can take a screenshot so you can keep the picture with you. Maybe later you want to revise them on your own time so you can find them. Great. Okay. So let me bring myself back. Okay, here I am. Hello to you again. Okay. What are we going to do now? We will see a small dialogue and we will try to find the expressions that are used in this dialogue. So this is a dialogue between Sami and Amin. Amin, I'm using your name. I borrowed your name for this dialogue. Okay. So can you guys find the expressions that are used in this example? What are the expressions used here? Either for asking for opinion, giving opinion, agreeing or disagreeing, that are used in this dialogue. So what do you think about the problem of young people spending too much time on social media? I think it's a real issue. It can be so addictive and it's taken away their real life connections and experiences. I couldn't agree more. We miss a lot of life experiences because of it. I mean, yeah, and it's affecting our productivity. I totally agree. Okay, so what are the expressions used in this dialogue? Either expressions of agreeing, disagreeing, asking for, or giving opinion. Yes, great. So what do you think? I mean, but I mean, remember, what do you think about? Always, what do you think about? Same for everybody. So always, whenever we say, "What do you think about?" and then we talk about the problem. What do you think about electronic cigarettes? What do you think about traveling? What do you think about YouTube? What do you think about? Great. I think, indeed, yes, I think. So the second expression is I think. So what do you think about? I think. Give an opinion. I think. I mean, absolutely. Sophie, same expression. I think. Mhm. What else do we have? Yes, Sophie, I couldn't agree more. Yes. So for agreeing, and there is a last one actually. There is a last one. All right, I totally agree. Great. Okay, so let me reveal them then. Indeed, yeah is used here to agree. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah. So we can say yeah as a form of agreeing. Francisco, hello, hello. I totally agree. Fantastic. Yes, that's the last one. Well, they have the same opinion. I mean, I have nothing to say. It's your dialogue. You should have disagreed. Okay, so what do you think about this? Is asking for opinion. I think, giving opinion. I couldn't agree more. Agreeing, and I totally agree. Agreeing again. Okay, so now let us see some practice. Let's practice what we learned today. So I will have for you three dialogues. This is dialogue number one. In these dialogues, we have gaps, and you need to fill them up with the right expressions. So, A, this is a dialogue. Good morning for you. This is the afternoon here. So, Francisco, hello to you. And I think this is your first time. So, you are very welcome to our live streams. I'm always excited and thrilled when we have new people, and especially when we have new people who are always engaged. Imran, hello. Imran, I don't speak whatever language you're writing in. So, I'm sorry. Give me your opinion is also correct. Give me your opinion on, sure, we can say give me your opinion on something, but it's not very widely used, right? It's not very widely used. You're always welcome. It's our pleasure to have new people on this live stream. Okay, So the first one, A. Hey, what kind of expression are we going to have here? What do you think? All right. Amin says number one, it's what do you think about? What do you think about? Sophie, what do you think about? The same answer. Cool. What do you think about? Right? Let's see. Absolutely. So, what do you think about? But of course, here you can use any expression for asking for opinion. All right. I can say, "What is your opinion on?" Or I can say, uh, "What what's your point of view about?" Right. So I can use any expression. Number two. So whenever someone asks me about my opinion, I should give my opinion. So the second one should be given opinion. Right. So Amin says, in my opinion, I think. Okay. Though this is a redundancy, Amin, right? This is a redundancy. So you use two expressions for the same thing. So I can say, in my opinion, young people, or I think young people. You can use only one because here you are using two expressions for the same purpose. This is what we call redundancy in English, repetition, right? So when we repeat two words that have the same meaning, in my opinion, and I think both of them they have the same function, which is given opinion. B, I think, Sophie. So I think. All right. Or I can say in my opinion. So all of these expressions are correct. So in my opinion, young people have fresh ideas. Last one. So when someone gives me their opinion, what can I do? I can either this or I can either. All right. So what do you think here? All right, Amin, I totally agree with your opinion. GCA, I agree. And Amin, I totally agree with your opinion. I don't agree with you, Sophie. All right. Though here, so we should say I totally agree because A's expression in the last one is similar to B's expression. All right. Dialogue number two. So in dialogue number two, you will do the same thing. So what is the first? The first one, A. What can we say? The impact of social media mental on young people's mental health. Mental health. So number one, what is the answer for number one? All right, the same Amin again. So what is your opinion about or on? What's your opinion on? All right, great. You guys are giving me the same answers. Okay. So or we can say what are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts? All right. Thoughts are ideas. So what are your thoughts on? B. What about B? What about B? All right, great. Francisco, what's your opinion about? Yes, absolutely. Uh, all of them are correct. So now B, what do you think about B? Great. I mean, for me, indeed, yes. For me, it can be positive or negative. This is correct. For me, it can be positive or negative. What are some other expressions? B, in my opinion. Sophie, in my opinion. Okay, Francisco, in my opinion. Same answer. All right. Or we can say, as far as I am concerned. This is another expression that we can use. Or, for me, as you guys said, in my opinion. for me or from my point of view, right? And finally, the last one, it's crucial to use it mindfully. So, what can we do here? What about the last one? I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. All right. Sure. Or we can use your favorite expression. I mean, I know that it confuses you, so I couldn't agree more. But the very important thing is that when an expression is very difficult to understand sometimes or causes us some trouble, we remember it more than other expressions that we just understand from the get-go. So I think you, I mean, will remember this expression very well. Okay, let us move to the last one. Same thing. So in the okay, I couldn't. Okay, Sophie, that's exactly the one that I used, which is I couldn't agree more. Okay. For this one, I will move through it very quickly. So the first one, since we have a question mark, this is absolutely asking for opinion. So I can say, what do you think about? Number two, B, whenever someone asks us about our opinion, we can say we should give our opinion. So I can say, if you ask me, right? If you ask me, young people shouldn't necessarily need to learn. What about the last one? I will keep the last one for you guys. I will not answer the last one. With all due respect, something schools should include financial education in. Indeed, yes. All right. Because why I'm saying this, because I noticed this in my students as well, even in my students, because I'm a teacher in high school. So when I teach them this expression, it confuses them, but they remember it better than all the other expressions, and it's a very interesting thing. All right, so what about the last one? What about the last one? With all due respect, something. So what do you think this expression should be? Agreeing, disagreeing, what do you think? With all due respect. Anyone? I couldn't agree. Sumia, hello, hello. I couldn't agree more. I don't agree. Great. So Amin and Sophie are giving me two different opinions. So for Amin, it should be agreeing. Oh, okay. It's disagreeing. I couldn't agree. All right. Now I see. Sorry. I didn't see the more. Indeed, yes. Well, basically, absolutely, this is disagreeing. Disagreeing. Why? Because whenever we say to someone, whenever someone shares with us their opinion, and we say, with all due respect, all right, this means that I respect your opinion, but I disagree with you. And this is the same thing for when I say, I see your point, but okay, this is almost always followed by a disagreement. I see your point, but, and these are very polite ways of disagreeing, because we don't just say, hey, you are so stupid, I don't agree with your idea. It's a very silly idea. No, we should be very respectful even when we disagree with someone. So I can say, I understand your point, I see your point, but I disagree with you. Or, with all due respect, I don't share the same view. Absolutely. He is respecting with disagreement. Indeed, and this is what should happen. Even when we disagree with someone else, we should always keep some degree of agreement. Okay, so this was for the second activity for today. The last activity that we are going to have today is this. So express your opinion about these topics. So I will share with you some opinions, all right, or some topics, and you guys should either give me your opinion so I can say I think, I don't, I think this, in my opinion, or you can agree with it or disagree with it. So just share your opinion in whatever way you like in the comment section. The first statement is homework should be eliminated. Homework should be eliminated. We should have no homework. This is for students. All right. So teachers should stop giving students homework. All right. We should stop giving students homework. What do you think? What is your opinion? So you can agree, you can disagree, or you can simply give me your opinion. But make sure you use the expressions that we learned today. Let me share with you the expressions again. Okay, Amin is already. So Amin says, in my opinion, homework should be eliminated. And I agree with the students. So for you, Amin, it should be eliminated. We should have no homework. Students shouldn't be learning in school or at home because we do homework at home. Sophie, I don't agree because they need to practice. I really like this. I really like how this is going on. Great. What about the rest of you guys? Do you agree? Do you disagree? So homework basically is when your teacher gives you some exercises or some schoolwork to do at home, all right? So when they give you some exercise, all right, and you need to do it at home, is that a good thing to do or is that a bad thing to do? I mean, I'm just joking. Oh, really? I mean, you agree? So you like homework? I don't like homework. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher, and I don't like to give my students homework because it really stresses them out. So, what about the rest of you guys? Any more opinions, please? Make sure to share them in the chat. Where is Hamza? Where is everybody in the chat? So, where is Francesco? Okay, let's see. I mean, I don't think homework, but it's understand the lessons. So they should at least revise their lessons at home. I see your point. I mean, I see your point now. So they shouldn't be doing exercises, but they should at least be doing some revision. But revision can be done sometimes through exercises, and this is the dilemma. Sanchez, let me go back for Sanchez. Sanchez, a regular school like elementary. I agree. No more opinion. So that's it for you, Francisco. No, no more opinions. Okay, let us move now to the second one. To the second one. Okay. For the second topic, you should be allowed to bring your pet to work. So if you go to work, your workplace, for example, the place where you work, should allow you to bring your pet. And by pet, we mean your animal. Pet. Okay. So, all right, interesting. Okay. So, a pet is an animal that you have at home. For example, some of us have cats, or a dog, or a bird, or a fish. So, this is a pet. So, The statement says that your work should allow you to bring your pet to work, because sometimes when someone has a pet and they need to leave for work, they are obliged to leave the pet at home alone. All right. Sophie says, I don't agree. Can you tell us why, Sophie, you don't agree? Can you elaborate on your opinion? I would love to see why you don't share. With all due respect, not with opinion, because the pets can make trouble. Now I really like this. So Amin disagrees with me or disagrees with the statement. This is not my statement. All right. But at the same time, he gives us his argument. All right. He tells us why he disagrees. And this is a very good thing that you guys should learn. Whenever you say I agree or I disagree or I think, always give your reasoning. Why did you say that? Any more opinions about taking pets to the workplace? Sophie, because they need their own place and to look after them. Yes. So basically, you will not be working, you will be just looking after your animal. All right. Let us move to the next one. So the next one says space exploration is a waste of money. It's a waste of resources. Uh, because they need. All right, I completely don't agree. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back because Francisco is also sharing his opinion. I don't agree because animals don't let us concentrate on office work. Indeed, yes, they will do it as Amin said, and also as Sophie said, they will be making a lot of travel at work. Okay, the next one is space exploration is a waste of resources. First, what do we mean by space exploration? We simply means those journeys or those trips that a lot of organizations like NASA, for example, are organizing to outer space. Maybe for research, maybe for exploration, so that we can see if we can one day live on a different planet. So but some people think that that's just a waste of money. Why should we go to another planet when we can just fix our own planet? What about you guys? Indeed, yes, go into space. Yes, go into space. Go into the moon or go into Mars, for example, like NASA is doing or like SpaceX is doing. So they are doing a lot of space exploration. So to discover what's going on in the. It's true because it's so expensive. Of course, it is expensive. It's like leaving the planet and looking for future in on other planets. Sir, if a person tell me their opinion is confused, uh, but I don't understand. I mean, what if they are confused? I didn't get your opinion. I mean, if you could please elaborate on it in the chat. What about the others? I see more people are watching, but only two or three people are interacting with me in the chat. Please make sure you use the language that you learn so that you can benefit from it. So if you want it to stick in your head, please make sure you use it in the chat. You are more than welcome here, and making mistakes is just another part of learning any language. All right. Okay. They are wasting time and sacrificing, but it's insane positively to see the space clearly. Sure. Okay. And now I get your opinion. Now I get your opinion. Though it's very expensive, meaning we can use it to fix some problems that we have here on our planet. I would like to go to the planet Mars, but it's too expensive for me. It's too expensive for everybody, Francisco. It's absolutely affordable for like three or four people all around the world. So don't you know? I agree, or so I don't know if I have to agree or not. Well, it depends on you. All right. Maybe I will give you one last statement so you guys can agree or disagree with this one. Video games contribute positively to the cognitive skill, meaning video games have a positive effect on people. Video games like GTA or like FIFA, for example, or like uh, whatever games you guys play, uh, are positive for your brain. Do you agree with this statement? Do you disagree with this statement? So, what do you think? So let me say, all right. So I don't say any. So let me repeat the question again. Okay, again. I mean, so if you say you agree or you disagree with me, please let me know why or why not. So video games, are they good or are they bad for our brains? What do you think? Okay, let's see. Because they become addictive and forget obligatory things. Sure, yes. That's the very bad downside for video games is that they are very addictive, like you said. Sophie, I don't think so. We can be addicted to it. Indeed, yes. A lot of people they become very addicted to video games, unfortunately. All right. Okay, so I think that's it. So I think with that we come to the end of this live stream. Let me share with you one more thing before we call. So okay, so this is very kind reminder. So for you guys to join us on to follow or to visit our website wooenglish.com, where you will find some free ebooks. All right, there are different levels, so they are categorized by level. You will find all the levels there, so be sure you will find your level and you will find books that are adapted to your personal level. Okay. Okay. Let me see one last thing. So, Julia, a big to differ. I might be differ from the games you played, and sometime something like puzzle games, and may positively contribute to the intellectual development and the cognitive skills. Very solid argument, Julia. Congratulations. Very solid arguments. I really like it. And also, maybe I can add, for example, chess. Chess right now you can play it on like your computer or something, so it can be considered a video game to some extent, but it can be used to like improve your cognitive skills. Great. I really like very elaborate argument. So as I was saying, so make sure to visit our website. Also, make sure to visit us on our WhatsApp channel, because now we have a WhatsApp channel and you will find PDFs that we share there every now and then. So every time we share new PDFs there that include courses, that include stories, and you can absolutely benefit from them. Please, of course, visit our website. Don't forget free ebooks right here. Okay, wooenglish.com. And finally, don't forget to visit my personal YouTube channel, Hamza Jatte. All right, like you see it on the screen, you will find the link to my WhatsApp or to my YouTube channel, and also to the WhatsApp to like in the description below the video. Great art team, but we didn't hear you a lot today. I don't know why, so I hope it's just work probably. But great that you enjoyed the the session. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on Saturday. You can already set the alarm for Saturday. We will have a grammar lesson, the past continuous. So thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next live stream.